So, as some of you probably, well, some of you might know, most of you probably don't, I'm currently on a 2-week forum ban, and all of you should totally not go to pornhub.com/users/FA forever, because you will totally not find quality Supreme Commander content. Anyway, this ban means that I can't really do this normal This Week in Slack forum post, so being me and my creative nature, I've decided that today and maybe next week as well, we're gonna do this video format, this bigger, longer, uncut video format where I can't really condense anything. So it's just going to be me reading Slack, and maybe you'll get some insight into how I actually do this. It's pretty straightforward. I read the Slack. I usually don't read any of these channels during the week so that I know what people have actually fucking written in. I read a couple. I usually read random. Random's the shit posting one. Sometimes read general if something's actually happening. Forum is handy. This is a really cool implementation of the Slack. It's just forum posts. Anyway, we'll start from the top, and let's read what the fuck's going on in Black Box. Spoiler, I don't actually know what the fuck this is. It says reverse engineering, and I know this guy spends a lot of time here. I think what he's trying to do is make open source something of Supreme Commander, literally reverse engineering the game so that he can fuck around in it more. Normally there's nothing worth mentioning here, but might as well cut on the video. Fun fact, most of the stuff in Slack is pretty boring. It's not really stuff I can talk about, like, oh, this thing's coming. It's more of, does anyone know how to pass the whatever the fuck? And yeah, so it's not really stuff I usually talk about, but oh, Brutus fucked off. That's nice. Catharsis. I've heard this name before. Yeah. Next channel. What's yeah, fun fact, guys, if you didn't know, like, for the past week, maybe few weeks, replays have been fucked. It'll not register with the server, so that, I mean, I've got fucking games that I've been playing for the past 5 days apparently. It's crazy. Let's posting logs. Yeah. Server issue. Yeah, that was Monday. Oh no, continuing on Tuesday. I don't know what the fuck Ginja is, but apparently Maze Noob and Flying Thunder like it. So this is basically just, I mean, we're still at 1 AM, so nothing's really happening. Same conversation. Jesus Christ. My charm is sexy, my pee is hard. The fuck? Oh, people think I'm a shit poster. So I've got Python, pointy tongue faces. Oh, apparently there's ginger too now. No, it doesn't. It's ginger. Because it doesn't have that hard G sound, the J. I can't read code. Is he trying to work on things for the Python client? I think that might be what this is. Because I'm seeing like CSS, and I know that cascading style sheets are used in the theme. Fun fact, I don't know shit about coding. Why the fuck I signed up to write a news report for a bunch of coders is fucking beyond me, but Jesus. Oh wait, no, we're actually on a completely new day now for them at least, because it's like 9 in the evening for me on Tuesday here. Outermost man, I honestly don't know. Heading into Wednesday, and we're still talking about this. Fun fact, the devs can talk about shit for fucking days. You know, it's especially in things like the development or game development channels, they will talk about the same fucking topic for days. I'll be scrolling through, like wondering, okay, when's the new topic in this thing starting? And it's just, Wednesday through Friday, it's the same fucking shit. And it's not even like there's reiterations of the conversation, it's the same conversation constantly developing. It's don't sound devs. This is grade A coding elitism here. Let's give them an emotion as well. Needs a head count to justify Python client's existence. I think so long as 90 fucking percent of the users are using it, I think you're fine, mate. Yeah, the devs have been getting real antsy the past few days about trying to get unified, everyone working on one thing. I honestly don't know how that's going to go, but they're probably going to talk about that in the dev call. P.S. There's a dev call soon. We'll get to that more when we get to it in general. I know that's somewhere in there. Oh, Shio shows up at fucking 6 in the evening on Wednesday. I think it's going to be. He didn't actually say. Whatever the fuck that means. Still don't know what the fuck ginger is, but man, these guys really fucking like it. Last player less than 200. Don't discriminate the newbies. Yeah, sure. I mean, with my fucking experience with you, it's one of the things. I want to help new people right up until they're on my fucking team. Actually, this might not be client themes at all. This might actually be with the whole Cairo's lobby thing. Because I know at some stage a bunch of people were trying to implement the good features of Cairo's lobby because Cairo didn't want to come here. Oh, fuck, this sounds fun. Because, to be fair, Slack doesn't have an annoying pinging sound like when you get pinged, but god, that would be fucking annoying. I still don't know how to do this little box thing, but it's really cool. More ginger. Talking about GitHub. Hey, physics noob, you've been in a cast of mine. Oh, nice. Notice how Exotic isn't using his own fucking client theme. I find that real amusing. This is the other thing. It turns out there's a common trend among the developers that speak English as a second language. They don't know slang. You can be like CBA, WTF, Famalama Ding Dong, and they will have no fucking clue what you're saying. Absolutely none. More ginger, HTML. Jesus Christ. It's Friday. You've been talking about this shit since fucking Monday. Oh, cat. Right to the cat. Cat. Yeah. This is also the other issue of doing what I do is I never get to. Well, very rarely am I in the conversation. So there's just, a week later, there's all these random emotes through things. Oh, we're on Saturday now. Some GitHub issues. In case it wasn't clear, client development, this is specifically the Python client. All the Java client shit is in Java client. People talk them. Oh, my job's not done. Maze and Noob won't shut the fuck up. Seats right. But yeah, this is. We're talking about Java client. This is my biggest issue with the Java client, which is really annoying because my internet connection has been shit for the past couple of months, and the only client that constantly keeps me connected to Aeolus is the Java client. But the Java client is so fucking RAM hungry. Like, the client takes up more RAM than the fucking game. That's how you know you have an unoptimized piece of software. And now we're on Monday. Fuck it, if it's on Monday, I can deal with it next week. Connection tests! Ah, yes, this is the best channel. Fun fact, there's been a lot of ice tests this week. Like 3, I think we've had now. And if you haven't been pinged on Discord, you should join the Discord and get pinged for them because they are a lot of fun. You can choose whatever names you want, and they all make Geo, the guy running the tests, very happy. He will love to spend some time with you. What's the date today? Okay, so we're on Friday the 6th, which means we've gone too far. Tuesday the 10th, this is around about where we want to be. As nobody posted anything about it, I guess. So. As you might have noticed, the announcement in Slack during the test had high latency. That's happened to improve the responsiveness, coordination, quality of the next ICE test. I'd like to propose the following scheme. 1. Coordinate the ICE test. That means all questions there. General info about a test is posted on Slack, for example. Test announcement starts, ends. Amazing. Channel of the ice test taking place. That's some results. All that. That from the crash. Yes, it is from the crash. Congratulations. And the test is already over. Brutus getting brutalized. So yeah, ice tests, they're happening. Ice will come soon, TM. Daily, everyone's favorite channel. This is where people do their daily things. Rackover taught French to JJ. JJ is our promotional counselor, to those who did not know. And Geo ran a bunch of tests that were for ice. I was asleep for these. There we go. I had my bit to daily. Now, normally when I reach development, so from development to Java, because this is where all the fucking shit is, I usually do these last, and from this point onwards, I usually scroll all the way down to the bottom and work my way up. And Philip's done something, wiki forever, running the game multiple times. I don't know what has he updated this wiki page? No, just oh nice. I think he's just yeah, he updated one of the wiki pages about how to run the game multiple times. Alright, website. Now I did read through this at some stage, but so that's Saturday, Friday. Wait. That's Saturday the 7th. Okay. Physics Need joins us. Regardless of their job reputation, I think this is a good example. Oh god, it's in German. Let's bastardize the German language. Die Programmersfach. Java ist in einer neuen Version einscheinen. Computer Build erklärt, warum sei die trotzdem nicht installieren. That's something about malware. Oh, I know that character, so that's Grauschen. I don't know what Grauschen means, but apparently I can say it. People reading this magazine are of no loss to faff. How lovely. I'm making progress in German. Me too, I'm getting prepared. That's one fat fucking potato. Let's zoom in. Look at the size of that fucking thing. And look at fucking Bill Murray lording over this potato. What a great guy. Now, I disagree with this because one does not get on a plane, but into a plane in German. I mean, you can get in a plane. I get in my car. Fuck you. You can get in a train. No one's gonna look at you weird in English. See, physics noob knows what's up. I have no fucking clue what all this has to do with the website. I'm gonna start work on later week for Rowie. I don't know yet. Web app or if I'm going to add to the website. This is, of course, a nice way of doing it. Alright, so totally spoilers. Rowie is wanting to reinitiate later week. We had one in December run by Architect. I don't know what Architect did with his coding and shit. I know that the website's still up and you can see the results frozen from back during later week. But oh, but something about Docker. I don't know what the fuck a Docker is, but you know, the devs like them. I don't know who the fuck Travis is either. Full grunt. What's all this then? What the Like, Brackover, I know you run a 4x3 monitor, but Jesus fucking Christ, what the fuck is this? Actually, no, what's 100% zoom? Oh, it's this. This is what you're working on. Right, holy shit. I have no idea what any of this is, but apparently something's lagging the fuck out. No, it finally works actually. Now, did I actually do anything in any of these? Yes, tutorials did. Twitter did. Tutorials did. Translation did. More people talking on the website. No, you're done. Get back to you next week. Tourneys. Oh, this is super secret stuff. You're not allowed to say that. I'm totally not planning any tournaments or anything. No, sorry, that's not me. Team building. This is a great channel. This is where the developers come to squat up and play Supreme Commander. As you can see, it's been dead for the past 10 days. Status page. Status page is dead. Stats are dead. The small round table. Fucking dead. Server development. Alright. Physics noob joined. Apparently physics noob joining is the big thing this week. Keep getting it. FAF stacks. I don't know what a FAF stack is. I know what a team stack is. Something about the Docker again. To be just manually right. Server development's basically did. What about the server? Investigate. 3 days ago. I sound like a person in this very channel. Scroll up a bit. Oh, let's look at what she said. I'm currently viewing game reports. Oh, this goes back to the Excuse me. He said he was going to move it to server, so here we are. Python server has no maintainer. Problems are fixed. Java server which is blocked by ICE. Yeah, this is. If anyone's ever talked to me in Aeolus, I would have occasionally said I'm running this super duper secret version of the Java client that connects to Aeolus and it's fantastic, and it doesn't fucking play games because it's supposed to be fucking geared towards the ICE servers and shit. But we don't have it. Sentry's fucking good. This one had stuff in it. I know. Tuesday. No, gone too far. Alright, now I get a branch creation permission and repository. I don't know. Let's look at people who are online. Hey look, it's me! Apparently I was dead at the time. What is this, 5 AM on Wednesday? Alright, I would have still been in bed. Current growth page states. What the fuck does this mean? I don't know what the fuck this means, but apparently it's got something to do with the clients. So Fun fact, developers don't know how the fuck GitHub works. There's a meme from XKCD that's thrown around occasionally, and it basically just says, we don't know how it works, but just memorize these commands and it will do stuff that we want. I still have no idea what this means. Just ask him at PM. Thanks, Axel. You might go do that. I might say random until the end, because normally I put the should post panel at the end. Although normally random has nothing to do with should post. Should post is usually just me finding useless stuff in the channels that I find fucking hilarious. What are we testing? That's going too far. Any of the testers up for investigation. That's from the first FA mission once. Timed expansions enable. Advanced option. So we're testing co-op missions, or just FAF missions in general. What a good guy. Where's this man? Oh, that's a shotgun. Neat. I've updated this. What the fuck is this? Testing sheet. Oh, it's bug testing. Fun fact, Keyser does a lot of fucking bug testing. It was like this solid 2 weeks where he was just filling up the bug thing with issues he found in the game of like really seemingly mundane shit. But kudos to him for writing it out. What kind of bugs do we have? Aeon hydro targeting bug. Apparently Feather used to contribute to the bug testing. Good job, Feather. You are sorely missed. Look. Oh, I was thinking back. Forward channel. If I was already in the lobby, we would be removed from the visible of this. Also, the time in the future now this state discussion proved it's much harder to discuss the removal of a past feature and simply refuse the new recorded feature to be added. I'm not even sure if such an most users don't have avatars. Only the cool ones do. Like this guy right here. So, 5 features and increases. Let's see. There's not someone who doesn't have any avatars. Oh, he. How sexist. Because we initially banned them for running the that 20 kidnapped. Oh, I'm trying to do anything. Oh yeah, fun fact, this whole avatar thing in the lobbies, it was all designed by fucking Super. What a swell guy. Making contributions to the FAF community long after he's banned and banned and banned again. Where to display information. We have to see those some may want to show them off the game as well. The ability of avatars increases cost. The avatars aren't really needed in the lobby. They take space and are very busy UI. Most of the users don't have any, and space still takes up, so the benefit is reduced. Some boys to make Smurfs because they have been expensive before. The number of people choosing Smurfs the way the ban increases. Fat elitism. Now these are different. I'll revert for now. I think it's nice to have though. Want to make the optional lobby settings menu. Share fixes any security holes. Yeah, I'm going to any avatars. I think we should put this in the dev conversation, dev call, contributor call. It's easy to call it a dev call, but apparently we have to technically call it a contributor call now because we're not just developers. Push. This is where people go to yell at the big boys like Brutus and Downlord and Shio when they want something done. It's like, hey, I made this thing, now put it on the website, and this is where they go for it. So, nothing interesting really happens here. Promotion! What's happened? Rakover joined promotion. Good shit. Patreon rewards. Nothing. Nomads. Nomads is fucking dead. The Nexus map generator. Alright. I remember this. This is good times. So this guy pings all these people involved in this thing with this idea, but he pings them at like... What is that? He pings them at like 10 o'clock at night. And then he wakes up in the morning and he's like, what, nobody said anything? I was like, you pinged them at fucking 10 o'clock at night. Oh, we're an international team. Like, I'm the only New Zealander on the entire fucking thing. I can't think of any Americans except maybe FTX, and I don't think FTX gives a shit. You're all in Europe. Jesus Christ. Anyway, he got the answer he wanted. Good job. Axel has his exams. Not a good boy. Mod integration. Moderation. I have to be honest, I'm very disappointed in this channel. When I first joined Slack and I saw this channel was here, I was hoping it was going to be really fucking juicy. But nothing happens here, except we get Yuri having a bitch and a moan last week about Achieved, saying that Russians are illiterate in front of 160 viewers. Good times. Modeling. Nothing happens. Mod bug reports. Nothing's happened this week. The mod app. So I joined. And that's nothing. Maps. I very rarely check this place. But, so he made a map editor. Thanks. Oh. Okay, this is the other thing about why I kind of do my job is Slack. We currently use a free version of Slack, which for some fucking reason means you don't get chat history up till about... You get 10,000 messages worth of chat history, so every time you type something, something's taken away. So when you get a late reply like this, trying to go back 2 fucking weeks, I don't have a fucking clue what Neroxa said, but apparently Bias is happy about it. Someone help me write the wiki. And oh, there's apparently a new version of Unzone's FAF map editor. You can check it out at this link. Or I never remember what. I always check mapping when I go to get the links for this in the write-up, but it's never there. At least I don't think it is. I think it's in Tools. No, it's not Tools. It's Contributors. Yeah, it's in Contributions. Or Contributors. I never remember that. But I'm sure if you're actually interested in mapping, you're in the FAF Map and Mods Discord, and I'm sure he's plastered the place with links to it. General Loggy. I don't know what the fuck Loggly does. I've never seen a message here. Who's even in this channel? Me, Visionik, and Sheer. So this place is fucking dead. Java server. Alright, now for the meat and potatoes. I gotta scroll all the way up because I sometimes check this channel. Which means all my progress is reset and I have to go all the way up. Whee! Oh, here we are. Alright. Keys finding bugs in downloads client. Maybe install it using admin thing. Post logs. Pretty sure that's not how you spell foobar. I know my music player spells foobar like that, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be FU because it's an acronym. I think it's an acronym because it's phonetic, or it's fucked up beyond all recognition. Not fucked beyond all recognition. Whatever the fuck that is. Session. Other players character to you only by using stun. Okay, so proxy no stun will punch in. Yes, apparently. Let's play the map uploader, maybe with user IDs in the map section of each map. Yes. The important question is if users wants this. The M&M team wants this. Dostia does it. Good old Dostia, you reliable IRC bridge. Where are we at regarding the driver procedural map generation? It's implemented. Since 3 months, you check the map generator branch. So it's not an official release. When will be included in the release? I don't know when Nexus map generator is production ready state. The map generator is everyone's happy about the map generator. Look at this. It's adorable. Otherwise, can probably might be able to join. Lead to some confusion. It's functional about materials in the map, but still. I've got a few games on. It's pretty cool. Definitely a killer feature Java client needs. And I don't think Java client needs. I think it just needs fucking optimization, and then a bit of a kick and a push and a shove. Oh, and mod tools. Moderators are going to keep using Python until they have mod tools for Java. Even though the major process is great, Java client works, it's still not ready for general availability because replays won't be retrievable. Yeah, that's the other thing. We talked about this in the last div call actually, and I asked a lot of questions about the tool. I was actually really interested in this map generator. And the issue is going to be seeds or whatever the fuck, so that you can actually watch the replays without it desyncing because the maps aren't the same. It's a German tutorial. We just negotiate the Python client. Ooh, joy. Let's wait for the next dev conference discussion dual client situation. That's an excellent fucking idea, and we'll get to that when we get to general about talking about that. We can make a system where it's generated, the map is uploaded, the vault's headed, believe this game ends. That would mean we make some games right. That's better than nothing. Also, the game, in case the game ends or starts at now 24 hours or so. That's way too much effort. Feel still broken stop it. Not replay. The game on the random map. No, it's not saved, it's the replay. Can't be played. Those procedures so don't game played. Trip on. Fucking savage! Jesus Christ, how long have I... Okay, we're at 50 minutes. I'm actually making record time. Normally when I do this it takes me like 4 hours to read this entire thing because I just get sidetracked so easily. Okay, he's speaking French to me. Not strong replay is as bad as a broken replay because the result is the same. Well, it doesn't take up server space. Even though like replays are what, 500 kilobytes maybe? I don't know. Yeah, those useless fucking achievements. You could probably get half the fucking achievements in one game if you really tried. Because they're things like build 10 chickens, build 10 GCs, win a game where you have majority aircraft of your units created or whatever the fuck. So you could totally get them, like half the achievements. Obviously you're not going to get the ones like play 300 games. The Python client is blocking feature. Add it to the document. I'll be honest, the only JRE I know is the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, so I don't think they're talking about that. Roxas sees things that are happening. That's nice. Please share his advice with the question. What is Shio? Imagine if it's a technical problem, he may have an idea. Praise Shio and his glorious ideas. What would server? That would be nonsense. But of course, you can just run a Java map generator. I'm on vacation until Friday. Good on you, Shio. Enjoy your vacation, mate. Please only ping if something is on fire. It's probably takes me around 3 minutes. Glorious French internet. Can we make the web generate lambda function and throw it on AWS? What is this? Autistic watching shitposts. Does that mean they're throwing it to me? Oh, Amazon Web Services apparently. What would I do? Oh, yeah, you just make it slow. Yeah, Gio, but how many fucking games do you play? So, runs a million generations of generates. And it all comes back to Super. What a swell guy. I wonder if this video is actually going to provide like a massive fucking security risk. Now that I've laid out all the super secret secrets. Talking about the brutal 90 megabytes on Turbo start doing my masters. What a smart guy. Don't know if it means stepping down, which does mean much less active development. Yeesh. So, maintain. So, scream. Shit. I don't know what this means. Let's reveal some personal information. Pull request. Oh, lovely. And just like that, Mason fucked off to his own little corner of the world. He doesn't want anything to do with Java. FYI, Super is the guy who was banned from traffic, breaking other people's lobbies, manipulating rating, game count, username, and game, rating manipulation, playing in a tourney with a manipulated rating, and makes new accounts every day, adding avatars to the game with command line switch, which is exactly how he and Shadow manipulated the lobby. Okay, so we're just going back to warning about the whole avatars thing. There will always be jokers like this. Ooh. I know Super isn't an singer who deny him petrolaces just because he is Super. I don't see a reason against using command line for that. Every player can say that. It's one thing for him to exploit. They just want to they can choose freely, and merging is commenced. Other people will see them do. I strongly advise against merging as PR. They already have the client to run the game with command line switches and choosing the avatar, set flags. Jesus. No, they want to have new command show. Same way, names, they exploit it. Yeah, same way, so same magic, so you don't get the moderator avatar. Yeah, but nobody gives a shit about the moderator avatar. And half the moderators don't even use them. So we all have our own little super special ones. When I say we, I'm not a fucking moderator. Oh, if we do it, Philip quits. Oh, we should totally do it then. Sounds like a great idea. Zero protection. This is how Faf contracts syphilis. People could pretty much break tons of games, it can't be stopped. If they already do that, we ban more accounts in the last few months than the history of FAF combined. The easiest fix would be making Steam linking monitoring from your accounts. Nobody wants to do that because it's strong gatekeeping that prevents genuine users from joining. Who's ticking? Germanicus. Criminals. It's a broad fucking term. And alright, now we're banned for off topic. I don't want to make me a sting out. Yeah. You brought it one day this year. Okay, so you brought it one day. How the fuck do you not have a Steam account in this day and age? I mean, granted, I didn't get a Steam account until like 2015 or something because I was poor as shit and I didn't have good internet or better internet, so I basically just played Total War Rome, the first one, on my piece of shit PC for years. It was great. I loved it. And someone offered it to me. Ooh, I bought it in Saturn. I'm assuming that's the fucking German game store. Yep, Saturn. Let's see what the Dutch Not Dutch, the Deutsch. What kind of games did Deutsch have? This isn't even games, this is just smartphones and tablets. Oh, this is basically just fucking German Amazon. PS4 Konsolen. Oh, they're really shilling Tomb Raider. I didn't even know they're making another Tomb Raider. Those stores used to be really good stores until another brand came in and kicked it out of its place. Level 7 went bankrupt. French stores kicked out German stores. Virgin, France 2, and Burger King. Burger King went fucking bankrupt in France? What the fuck? Oh, they moved to General for this. Oh, now I have something to look forward to. How do they have one more argument? That makes no sense. You can hit the phone bill on your computer. How do you run it out? Is that person with an evil client? Because tools are evil. That's why we ban guns. That's a good purchase because security brushes are set out fixing security first, and you could. Banning is not that simple. First, you have to find the guy, then you have to ban him for duration. You know, then it's for almost impossible. During all the bad time with that guy, you must really check potential smurfs, send down him, and ban them one by one. Pan user is not a fire and forget it. It's a constant watch until we can unban him. Yet here first, folks, Philip thinks that we're all dumb, including himself. Game development's busy. Oh, like skins. Oh, this conversation. Was I there for this conversation? I don't think there was. Probably not, because I can still see game development open. Got a bug, searching for Matball. Alright, this is why I came in here, because I got pinged. Because the best as I can tell, given this thing, someone had uploaded a map called Please Someone Fix This Fucking Vault version 7. Which, well, it's been hidden now, but apparently they didn't know who it is, and they think that it was me because I'm such a shit poster. Fun fact, I don't even know how to install the map maker. I don't even. Wait, no, I've installed the map maker, but then I realized I need Photoshop to do height maps, so I just gave up. Yeah, I'm honored you think that's me because I'm such a fucking shitlord. And then they think I'm really pissed. And I was like, why would I be mad? And I never got a reply. Though, now we're just scrolling along. I know we're talking about our emojis. I picked the Octocat because he's so cute. Look at him, he's a kitty and he's an octopus. Adorable. Java API. Nothing ever fucking happens here. Actually, no, it looks like, yeah. I need help using the API. Fun fact, all of Rackover's little tools that you can find at her website, I think it's what, rk and .sites.net/scfa. It's basically just pulling stuff from the API for all those neat little stats and shit. Great time. So obviously she's working on a new thing or fixing an old thing. I can guide you, Rackover. I will show you the way. For I am Darth Downlord. Jesus Christ. If that's why I'm looking, because people fucking pinging me for shit. Apparently it's Downlord's fault. Ice Development, everyone's favorite channel. Like it's scheduled last time, there weren't many users due to not pinging the entire Discord server. This could have this. Which is this is another thing. Is like, should ice testing be at everyone thing for Discord? I think it should be. Like, it's not like someone just being a dick and going at everyone. There's actually a fucking use for it. But maybe that's just me. And it's not available. BK isn't. Yeah, a lot of fucking German developers. Testing. So I think basically the gist of this is ice testing. It's being tested. Ice. And this is... I'm now the only person on this channel because yesterday Rowie created a channel called Ice and he immediately realized that's a stupid fucking idea and I joined it because I join everything. So now I'm the only person here. So this is now Moon's shitposting kingdom. And I will rule over it with an iron thumb. What I was gonna say. I wonder how long it will take until the other developers notice this place and join it. I wonder what the fuck's going on. And blame me for this. GitHub. Nothing happened. Alright, General. The meat and potatoes of... Alright, someone ping me. Alright, that's a real fun conversation that we're gonna have to go through. I think reading General is basically going to be the shitpost section of this. I don't know what we'd call it. Deep dive. 1 week of content in span of 2 hours. Jesus Christ! Monday. And we went past the important Sunday. Alright, let's see what happened on Monday at 5 AM. We're talking about how known issue happened before, nobody there to fix it, it used to be worse. I don't know, I don't think it used to be worse. It might have been worse years ago, but this is going back to that whole game's not ending. Fun fact, FAF's a broken piece of shit, but we love it. Love ice. Has he still not made this public? No, this is the public one? What the fuck? Alright, I need to go look at my Google Docs now because not upcoming. Sorry about this, but if that's the old FAF agenda. So there's a public one, but that's got all the regular shit in it. Whereas the one that was supposed to have fucking nothing in it, well, the one that was supposed to be used by Slack only has fucking nothing in it, but they've all used the public one, which kind of goes against its purpose, I guess. Because there was supposed to be one that was sent out to the FAF public to ask questions, and for the longest time it wasn't made, so I made an old document myself, and it's going to be in, it'll be in one of the previous This Week in Slack posts, but I'll put it in the description of this video as well, and I'll try to bring up proper questions during the dev call. Which, okay, now we're getting into us. Fun fact, there's a dev call coming soon, by the way. And talking about the permissions. Joking around that FTX has a problem with fucking everything. Shit's broken. QA is right here, so I'm in a meeting. That should have been an email. Talking about bots. Every time I look at this picture, it reminds me of my grandmother. Mostly the hair. I don't know why. just reminds me of my grandmother. That's your last friends because you don't fucking play ladder anymore. Actually, that's good. IPv4 stresses. Let's look at this. I have no idea what any of this means. But apparently we're running out of IPv4 addresses, so amazing. Does FTX Commando visit Slack often, or is it better to talk to him on Discord? There's a question for the millennium. And then we just tag him. Apparently FTX looks at Slack twice a day or so. However, I can get hold of him any time of the day on Discord. So, for all of those wondering, how do you get in contact with your player counselor? Join the player counselor Discord. Yeah, changes to latest board because Petrick is no longer on there at all for some fucking reason. Trying to get banned for name changes, not fucking likely. But we changed our names anyway. Ban permission. And then we put a issue in the GitHub. And because of this, Keezer is now the second best ladder player in FAF. Second only to Zoc, who hasn't fucking played in a very long time. I'm asking questions that got answered, but that's okay because it wasn't important. And here we are at the start of Tuesday, where everything fun happened, and I totally forgot to say anything about that. IC crashed. IC crashed a lot this week. This cat will help you feel a little bit better. I don't think that's how it works, but I am happy to see that cat. This confidence going to get how we brought it up so fast because we brought it up last time, and the answer is still the same. Why does it so care? It's not working. This is Thursday. So let's go back to Slack. Physics Noobs joined. Hello. Tomorrow everyone says hello. No, I'm interested in fair. I code for a living. Heading to bed now because he's in Vancouver. Feel free to PM him with getting started info. So there we go. News report. We get new people in the Slack. Do you wish to pet? Yeah. Do you reckon what the fuck are you talking about? Quality talking about pitch request, visibility in the client. I'm pretty language agnostic, except I hate SBT. Scale is great, SBT is not. I have no idea what any of that is. I want to focus on. I don't wash my dogs often, but only because they're huskies and they shit a lot. Sending people where they need to go. Yeah, it's been going for some time now. What's it? Oh, this looks. Let's have more Uncut monkey. It's politics. We have like 15 bushfires and 3 fires. More like natural selection. Weakest that dies first. Let's wait discussing topic and let's read this because this looks very heated. What do you mean? You mean download that fixing the memory leak in chat? Just to be clear, the issue is not a memory leak. No, I'm talking compact mode. That's not a fix, it's a bug that breaks the design philosophy in favor of a few chat heavy users. Well, the design philosophy is AIDS. That's why chat heavy users prefer something for them. Sorry if you feel harassed, but I'm a bit annoyed by people on the site telling us to change the Java chat layout to the Python file layout, as you are not our main target group. People on the Slack tend to be a bit more biased to these. So, without trying to listen to people that do chat, even if you do now because you're pushing compact mode, I can understand that you're annoyed that a small part of the community is the one always asking for changes while the rest is unheard. But it's also part of the community that is most committed to the game. They are the TDs, the moderators, the chainers, the testers, the modders, the mappers, and the streamers. And they are the only ones in most contact with the rest of the community, so if they are not completely biased, then they can try to say, for example, that compact chat is a better design than the classic one, because they heard some less committed people saying that normal mode isn't optimal. Yeah, clearly there are people that do not write an alias, and you're willing to ignore the people that do write an alias, in fact. It's good to know that everyone else has gotten to the point that is glaring in Geo's thing here. This layout as a whole, and Java client make it pay. Calm down, please. I'm just saying that you can care about suggestions and you can care too much. The problem is that we don't get feedback from users normally, just from moderators, active community members. Therefore, it's this. So, discussion about the chat. I think this is another issue I see a lot in FAF, and this is like disclaimer, everything I'm about to say is a massive opinion piece, but a lot of people seem to defend themselves with the silent majority on both sides. It's like, I have this opinion, and seeing as no one else has come up against me, that means it's the right opinion, except for you who's arguing with me right now. Right? The silent majority is not a fucking argument. It's just everyone stop using it. Oh, okay, they keep talking about if only could make any opportunity. Festival, high seconds. Well, I think the form of Steam Link security would be a big help, and new players rather link their Steam account than having their all welcome reviews filled with 90% Russian Smurfs. Alright, we went to general. Burger King running out of business. We have a local junk food branch that eliminated Burger King rather quickly, like in the 90s. BK stayed absent for around 25 years. Now since 2015. Coming back very slowly. I'm curious what kind of local place would run Burger King out of business. Like, over here, Burger King isn't that popular, but mostly that's because of McDonald's. Like, there's no local place running American fast food out of business. I mean, I don't go to Burger King often, but I mean, they're not bad. I think they have decent buns, but they put tomato on their burgers, and I don't like tomato. See, I mean, even the Germans are agreeing with me. Burger King has better bread. KFC is expensive as fuck here. At least it feels expensive as fuck. Using Steam as the measure. The thing is, you can put your retail game code into Steam, and you get a Steam version of the game. And it's like, boom, you have Supreme Commander Fortune Alliance on your Steam account. There's your ID pass. I think jurisdiction is different between finding out local firms between 20 and 13 registered accounts. Never played a single game. I expect both the number of registered accounts to go down. If some stickings are enforced, like it or not, we survive off pirates. It's technically not approved, but it's not our job. There's 67 IPs of all accounts. Then, no, not everyone of this is Smurf, but still Smurfs who use VPN are most likely not included. Steam link only for second account. And it just seems other than student farm, and they have their own networks and that is. Of course, obviously, it's yeah, just how to ban people. A great conversation that all moderators have. How much you can start skipping along on this? Why are people allowed to have more than one account in the first place? What channel did they? Was the? I think the actual fucking thing was in development, so it's actually gonna be the last thing we say. The thing being the dev call. No, it's I think what I like is that if one day we need to ban, we have to remove what signal do, whatever. If I had to pronounce myself, I would say that instead of bending the rules we apply, we need to write less strict rules and then enforce them better. Make very strict rule set and then bend it. It's never clear what decision we're going to make nor why, and it breaks consistency throughout the day. However, if we make an exhaustive but less strict rule set, we can actually apply it to the letter and just refer to the handbook, ask the sentences, judgment. Of course, we won't ever totally delete bending, but we can surely reduce it a lot. So, around. Enforcement, not too much. Fill straight in for banning. New seedling accounts are used for abuse. They usually ban. What team has a banned every account? Yeah, because then Blood Era and Achieve wouldn't see the light of fucking day. Everyone six. This is model up now. Makes sense. What is this? Also in second, that XXX number of accounts are allowed. People should report users that they switch out of rather than should. People sending the gaming purpose. This is back in 2016. Games played before. Also, one that told me a lot on his first stretch and thought it was broken. Shocking. I bought this up a week ago. Oh, no, right, yesterday. Oh, yeah, this is going to be fun. So, yesterday we had the tournament for the Wajima Fox. the equilibrium. It was shit. Everyone was unhappy with the tournament. Mostly because one, equilibrium is shit. Two, because Faf was dying. So Morax has a bit of a bitch fit, understandably so, because everything's fucking broken and it makes running a tournament very hard. I know, I've been there. Da, 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 da. Explaining why things happen the way they do, and it's basically just a whole string of waiting for certain things, mostly ice, hashtag soon, hashtag TM. Da, 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 da. Ice, there's no resolution. There's no resolution. And no, start sipping each time. Need to open the donation pot. There's a box control. Do I have? I'm just saying, small compared to the fact that shared service and the client's broken occasionally. Shit, service software shit, JavaScript lib shit, Python libs shit. 30 years and still no bug-free software. What the fuck? You still have one guy who wants to keep bias at all costs. And we're referencing XKCD again. I'd stop marrying you. But we love you over there, Gib. The amount of crashes has definitely increased. Something must be wrong. I did calculations wrong. So it's just for ISS. I don't see how people can like Discord. It's awful in terms of chat. Sometimes I get pinged. I can jump to the line when I get pinged. Oh, fuck you, Bruce. I pinged you because people wanted you. Also, how the fuck can you hate Discord when you're using fucking Slack? It's basically the same thing, except one's cheaper. Apparently everything's all non-Latin's fault, so fuck the Russians. What the fuck is this? Oh, Linux shit. Don't care. He ordered pad thai because it's not spicy. Oh wait, it is spicy! What the fuck are you talking about? Well, I could really go for some pad thai right about now. Pad thai is fucking great. 2023. Able to reconnect 100 people down for during the tournament day. Then being accused of a conspiracy in the final rounds. I'm just saying that I would be surprised. Small part of the dark but it's not just that. Per mentioned services are whack. Indeed they are. I don't feel like they are cool anyone. And then the bomb drops. Fun fact, never mention Visionic in Slack because fun stuff happens. And then we get the whole, why don't you just contribute meme. That's always fun. Blaming why Vision left, our glorious Lord and Saviour with the very deep pockets, more smoking pot apparently. Bringing up Blackheart edit. Marks were going through a tough time at the time, which I totally respect. It's like it's working. Oh right, this is a place of working, by the way. By the way, why are you on Slack? Oh, this is always a fun question. I was like, what do you do here? I had to put up with some of this on my first time here. It's like, what am I doing here? I'm just fucking watching you. And yeah, well, what Morax does. Morax does a lot of fun, interesting things. They kind of. Well, with this Slack, but I don't know if they brought this in or if this just comes with Slack, but it really likes to post this image of the Big Bong Thori, which is absolute shit. Well, why not? I just asked out curiosity. The thing is, curiosity can be perceived in very weird ways at times like these. Yeah. So normally I omit some of this shit, but as we said, this week in Slack bigger, longer, and uncut. So we get all the drama. I'm sure all the people that are in Slack that get mad at me for not posting drama are very happy now. Snarky comments, 2013 Fair Reaper. Oh, he's actually taking courses for some more in-depth coding. Good on him. Everyone's having a bad day. Morax wasn't smoking pot. Oh, this is where I come in. Yep, this one's going in my cringe compilation. So, you've all been... Alright, so... This image is going to get deleted in like 2 weeks, but who cares? Oh, right, and around this point, Blackheart showed up. So, welcome Blackheart to Slack. I hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, he's not releasing any punishments. Has not been getting better. I've been trying to make it work. Yep. But right now, I'm at the point where Zep and where Visionic was, where I spent an initial amount of time and or money, and things don't get better. Instead, we spend endless decisions. Unqualified people throwing unconstructive, obvious arguments like why doesn't just one person fix it? The community is split, as well as where one part wants the ladder reset reasonable because it's broken for a real long time, and another part wants things to be like they used to be because there's then we have a bunch of players actively cheating, spoiling people's games, and consuming a lot of moderation time. And we're running with a lot of technical debt. We want to keep competitive all replays, all versions. needless to say, everyone's really mad, and I brought up some points here. Basically, I want to talk about all this shit in the dev call. So I'm kind of tempted to put off this part of This Week in Slack until after the dev call, which we'll continue to talk about when we actually get to the document I want to see when I bring it up. Not giving a rat's ass. Jack Hera pipes in. Everyone pipes in, and it's what the fuck is this? Just use it. Yeah, there we go. So I wouldn't wait for a fucking dev call to bring it up. And then he leaves me a book. Oh shit, people actually wrote on this. I did a refractor. I think I'm sure. So the Java client can do it too. I see no trouble moving to MetaMost and client side. Cool, I'll keep this in mind. Biggest potential hurdle I see is name server identification. Right now it is. It's done in a horrible way via plain text password. MetaMost uses oath. I'm going to say that's oath. I'm going to check it out branch somewhere. Whatever the fuck this means. Devs working together. JJ's working on the forums. What a swell guy. Everyone once in a time. And this is the point. If you know how to code and you want to help with FAF, sign the fuck up. We won't turn you down. To be. When will it be up? As you know, I give it to some dirt. I'm out and about right now. He has a grand plan for a $1,000 tourney. Spoilers. I think he's going to take a break for a while. Might do him some good. I watched a tourney with Brink commentary by Brink, but I watched a tourney with commentary by Brink, as I'm not interested in tourneys themselves. It was good, but had a mess because of the connection problems and an unfair map chosen because of only the name. I think such a tourney with rule enforcement and general stability should improve first, but 1,000 is quite much, way more than I would invest in any project. Well, I'll tell you now, Visionik invested a fuckload more than that. By the way, it was me that ran that tourney, and the map was Stalin Gulag. I kind of regret it, but I mean, with a map called Stalin Gulag, how could I fucking not? You need some C++ advice, how I make a blub 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 in the array to do the blub 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 blub. Apparently the forums will be soon, TM. And apparently he got his advice, good for him. Some migration tonight. Also put the old farms into the new one so that there's no problems. So the only way you can donate to FAF is via Patreon. You can donate to my wallet. I will not turn down money. I'm not FAF though, but if you want to give me money, then maybe I can make a cool little dump farm person before my name. I can understand why the forum stuff is happening behind the curtains. What is the strategy for migrating user accounts to FAF? What single sign on the FAF will exist for a certain object? This was never behind the curtains. I've said many times that I will be handling the forum themes in NodeBB, which is why he has been saying this several times. Harder, better, faster, stronger. Oh, this is all today. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. And he's getting all the help he needs. It's good to hear. And the others were closed. That is indeed true. This one-time donations. What do you mean? Well, you can just make one. So, that's also true. It's a lot of work for a single donation, but what can you do? Oh, it is easy to lose track. Oh, thank God we're at the end of General. How long have I been doing this for? Fuck, it's almost been 2 hours already. Game development. What's going on in game development? Nothing. Okay, question. This film returns to same thing as slot index, I think. Some more center slot. Last time someone messed with the lobby colors. A lot of people came to the conclusion of definitely no colors, apparently. What's she even trying to do? Pull request for adding chat colors in the lobby depending on who's talking. Alright, she's been working on this for a while now. No one ever talked about it because I never asked about it. Add a local based infection choice. Oh, well, there's a picture that was on GitHub. So I think the way that she wants to do this is, yeah, your color that you choose here is your color in chat. I mean, I kind of like the idea because I like being cyan. Cyan is the best color. Interesting. Ooh, that sounds brutal. Nothing interesting. Oh, we've got the ice stream seal of approval. So it looks like things are coming in the next update to do with the lobby. That's nice, I guess. Speed's not very motivated to do anything, fair enough. Oh, Chris Kitchen. He's a cool dude. Oh, here he is now. How the first check is fix it, reverse. In general, looking forward to this SPI again so I can finally have no more if else trains in the lobby. Whatever the fuck that means. Please don't prepare for moving for training staff on intervention periods or candidate. Imagine you're a maintainer of an open source project like this one, using your branches to merge, patch releases, and you are in charge of reviewing yourself. You could be best merge, and that means something very simple to do. Didn't you land in the middle of a history of from some here if you used merge commits? The fuck does any of this mean? Go to merge commit, like, bro. Session is now 2 commits. I don't get how GitHub works, but apparently he's explaining it and I get none of that either. Oh, he even said it's a brain dump. Amazing. He's not a developer. I'm pretty sure he doesn't see what he said. If you created your branch of the validation branch, done. I don't think any of this means anything. Again, as the other support has sold into anger, I'm deeply offended. We have so many fucking avatars, which is a problem for tournament directors like me. We have all these avatars, but they're all very niche, so it's not like I can use them for something else very often. But the issue also is because we have so many avatars, nobody wants to add any more of them because they're not special anymore. I don't speak Russian. No, JJ was trying to implement skins. Oh, we're getting to skins conversation. Originally, at some point, the same validation could be used, and also check the rating plan. I had no idea if making any progress with that. The only thing that is related to skin that funds from Hassan, new patch release from JJ, which doesn't. As far as I know, there's no security in the skins edition. They would have been done by someone. So as you said, the issues game after it started. Not just been consumed and is nearing completion sim side, but so this is server to game advice for everyone to be covered soon. And exhaust rights, no security. I think you want to tar practice. How lovely. One of my GitHub comments. Well, it's kind of going there. It's not distribution of skins. Hey, look, we have it. Alright. I love it. Here first, folks. FAF is all about elitism. Oh, this is how you know it's gonna get good. Donate it to. There's no magic here. Shit, something. I thought did that already. Who the fuck's pinging me? Why the fuck do I have the map makers wrong on the map? What the fuck? Anyway, so getting off track. Why should someone's gonna be good? I feel like more is it man, something like scam. Because everyone seems to want to pick things apart. Down somewhere I want to go. This is what. Why should someone do it? It's very hard to do if you just get into all of it. Again. Good job, JJ. You fucking dick. Like not, which sounds pretty bad in itself, coming from an open community project, preventing those from falling the system. There are no flaws. Those are some famous last words, if I've ever heard them. The system was decided upon back in the development conference ages ago, and everyone who attended said they were happy having skins integrated into the broad system for different levels of contribution. I've never changed how the system was going to work from day one of the suggestion. Nobody said anything about it to me, so why now? Because she just found out about it now. This is how things work. Susan wants to make a skin. Medium skin. He also, there's a list on this that he forgot to miss out where he said he's got the clause where he's allowed access to every skin, but he's not telling you about that now. So, skin one on better test. Some skin. Let's say it's pretty cool, but it's a bit. It's true. Triggering in this day and age, in the current year, getting triggered. Oh, we're going to bring it up at the next dev conference. Well, that's kind of how things work. You disagree with things. Whether or not things happen because of that is a completely different matter. If someone makes me an existing skin to promote using the first place. First place. Dies off. Is an oxymoron? Indeed it is, but some details ready. Perhaps we should discuss who will do the approval and maybe hand over our documents. Excuse me. Excuse me. And skills some permission possible. Yes, judges are raising da. What's up? Jesus Christ, what the fuck is this conversation? This is like dead wank at its highest. And doing this. Everyone's joining because they want to get in on memes. Please keep in mind the feature is a work in progress. We're implementing it one at a time. Your component is almost done. Sync component is almost done. But it will be next. We cannot wait until all components are so Oh, we totally fucking will need someone to explain it a fourth time. Maybe I think best things what you people do once in game, ignore another player for example, not check thing, but causing the game to desync. I can just, and it's tons of fun to do this. I highly advise everyone do this. Play Supreme Commander with your friend and put a ping named twat next to your friend's ACU. I did not know we had this. I should probably look into this sometime. No, that's what they were talking about yesterday. Shit, we're almost at the end, aren't we? Okay, nothing happened there. Okay, nobody's actually really fucking done anything else except this one and this one. But, yeah. Development. This is it. This is the post that I've been waiting for. First, we've got to deal with all the way back to Monday. Oh god, this is a book. Oh, Monday, please schedule the dev conference. Please add some agenda items. A lot of tasks discussed. Do we have stored in Google? I have both of them, but again, no one used the other one. Stuff it's not a keep it good. Actually, I don't know why Flash image of proxy in the first place. I don't know what any of that means. But apparently stun is something that I can't use. The fuck? So, I'll do it soon. Oh, it really is just a flight thing. Okay. What the fuck's wrong with you? He now has a public task queue. Alright, things Brutus is working on. He's added avatar management to the moderation client, updated merge permission something DB. Working on adding avatar management configuration to FAFStack, FAFJava API, partial progress, migrating Java API to a new Spring, LI to release, whatever the fuck that means. Upgrading Unreal IRC-D IRC server to the latest version. Things he wants to do: retire Jeremy, retire Python API, review and merge pending moderated patch releases, review. Bunch of shit. Work on Galactic War integration into the server. Galactic War soon, TM. I love it. What the fuck's this? Nothing. Alright, the post we have been waiting for. The doodle. The doodle is basically just asking when people can show up. Oh. It looks like they deleted me. I'll probably just add my actual proper name now. Apparently they didn't like Sex God, also known as Moon. Back to the poll. So they're looking at holding the they're looking at holding the next call somewhere in the end of this month or the start of next month. So between the 27th of July to around the 10th of August is the fucking dev call. I'll try my bestest to be there and report on what happens. I will link the public questions documents somewhere on the video description for all you weird and wonderful people to add your own questions, and I will try my bestest to actually ask the proper ones. I'm sure the devs will get real angry with me if I just piss-assed around with that. But looking at the days so far, I think you're mostly looking at August 8th will be the next dev call. Who knows? No, not that one. There we go. And super thick with stuff. Internet programmers. Oh, this is a fun conversation. Dragonite, what the fuck are you doing? He thinks that the solution to all the fast problems is to make volunteers do stuff they don't really want to do. I can hope that you see the issue in that, and the issue that the developers have in that. And he talks about that for some length. Guys and lady, because we have a girl. We're not sexist. And last one, random. What's happening in random? This is what qualifies for fucking memes in Slack. Right. Discord dying. I'm doing this backwards. I don't give a shit. Talking about Age of Empires because it's another game. See, this is a quality fucking meme. It's current. It's topical. It's FAF related. It's made by Petrick. That's probably why. Moral story, if you want a meme, get Petrick to do it. Don't get a developer. Developers make these kind of memes, even though it's from me. I basically just stole this from a Discord I was in. I was like, hey, it's coding related. And I put it here, and look, people laughed. Yeah, that's shit posting. So I guess that's the end of this. I'm done. It only took 2.5 fucking hours. And I'm starving now. If you actually manage to finish watching this, leave comments in the description. No. Leave comments in the comments so I can know what people actually think of this. Should I have just read a concise version? Do you actually want video of this, or do you want me to overlay gameplay instead of whatever the fuck? Is my voice annoying? Was this actually informative? Do you think the mods should unban me? And leave any thoughts in the comments. And whatever you do, certainly don't smash that like button. See ya.